Previously on Survival Roleplay. Peter Wood, nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you too, Mr. Wood. Wow, that is a clean looking tractor. It's brand new. The brand new 7810 by John Deere, and you are going to be privileged enough to drive it. Look at the size of this. Hey, what's that? Paraffin? Why is there a paraffin can behind the tree?
Better be careful with it, don't touch it. Don't want fingerprints contaminating it.
Uncle Dennis just told me that they have declined your claim. They have evidence to suspect the fire was started deliberately. An accelerant was found throughout both of the barns.
No, they must have made a mistake. Dennis and I both saw the fire start. We were feeding the cows at the time.
This leaves us with a few unanswered questions.
A bit of post for both of us. What did you get, Win?
It looks like a advert for houses for sale. Oh no, sorry, for rents in the area.
Oh, you should check them out. Can't have you living here forever.
Yeah, maybe I will. So what did you get?
Well, just a scrap of paper from what I can tell. Here, have a look.
No, Uncle Dennis, this is a machinery sale at Lunar Ridge Machinery, that's just down the road.
Oh, aye? Well, they won't be getting any of my money.
Still, it would be fun to have a look, wouldn't it? We don't have to buy anything. But what about your combine? Don't you need a new combine?
That's the thing, Win. I need one, but I can't get one, now that I haven't got my insurance money. To be honest, we're really struggling.
I really do feel sorry for you. I'm trying my best to help. I'm going to try and find some more clues. Because if you didn't keep paraffin in the barns, then how did paraffin get into both of the barns? How did they help the fire spread?
Well, your guess is as good as mine.
Uncle Dennis, do you know Fletch Riddleford?
Know him? Blimey. Used to work here. What an absolute pest he was. Good grief. I've never seen anybody so incompetent.
He used to work here? Well, I take it you didn't get on with him?
Win. Get on with him. The man was a fool. That Riddleford, blimey. To be honest with you, I've seen more intelligence in an earthworm.
I don't like to point the finger too much, but don't you think it seems a bit suspicious that you two didn't get on, and then your bed and breakfast burns down?
Well, evidence, you see. Or lack of. We need evidence. Right, anyway. Can you go and feed the cows? They need 2 silage bales. Then after that we might pop to the machinery sale.
Sounds like fun. Thanks, Uncle Dennis. Well, here it is, the Massey Ferguson 250. And it looks like it's been on the farm for a long time doing this job. It never gets treated to a wash. But yeah, he said 2 bales. So 2 bales to the cows. That's just over here. So I'll just drop the 2 bales in front of their trough. They can pick out what they want. Can't you, cows? You'll love it. Okay. Nice Massey Ferguson branded weight as well. So as I've never driven this before, I'm not too sure what this tractor's lifting capability is like. But I'll try to. Oh, yes, I don't think we're going to get 2. So it looks like it is just a single bale at a time. I will lift on the left-hand side, because then the bale will be closest to the cows. Yeah, they're pretty heavy. Even with the rear weight, that still feels extremely heavy on the front. And it must be almost time again for Uncle Dennis to do some silaging, unless he gets a contractor in, or maybe Peter Wood. Okay, and now for the second one. And again I'll take the one from the left. Just makes it easier. Now, Auntie and Uncle do have other animals as well. There's some sheep through there. And there are the calves up in the top field. But here we are, cows, some more silage for you. Enjoy! We'll pop this back and we'll get our next job from Uncle Dennis. Although, yeah, he did mention that we're going to go, possibly, to see the tractors. That'd be great fun. One absolutely beautiful day though. A beautiful day in May. Ah, Auntie, hello.
Good morning, Wyn. How are you today?
I'm very well, thanks. Would it be possible for me to just ask a few more questions about your barns that caught fire, your bed and breakfast?
Of course.
Okay, are you 100% sure that Dennis was with you when the fire started?
I told you yesterday, I'm sure.
See, the only thing about that is it's funny. Dennis told me that he was on his own in the yard, and you were in the farmhouse baking a cake. I'm not accusing you or anything, I'm just trying to gather a few facts.
Oh, really? Well, Dennis is quite forgetful, you know that.
Well, that is true. But then, I don't know if you've seen it, but I found this. It's currently in the workshop.
What's this?
Well, this is likely what started the fire and allowed it to spread so rapidly.
I've never seen that before in my life. I'm telling you the truth.
I know, I believe you. I just wanted to show you it, because me and Uncle Dennis put it here, keeping it safe. Anyway, I think I must go and find Uncle Dennis, because we're supposed to be going off to the machinery sale. Just quickly use that before we go. Right, I do believe, Auntie, I'm sure I do.
Hey, come on. I'm going all day.
I'm sorry, Uncle Dennis. I was just showing Auntie the paraffin can.
Ah, and?
Well, nothing really. I was just showing it to her.
Ah, anyway, get in. We'll go in your pile of scrap.
I don't know how you can call this a pile of scrap, Uncle Dennis. It's a quality vehicle.
Oh, well, I suppose. At least it's got all of its wheels, unlike my combine.
Yes, what actually did happen to it?
Well, it's a long story. I forgot to tighten the wheel nuts, and they fell off and it broke various things underneath. And that's about it.
Oh, so not a very long story then.
Hey, that's enough cheek. Now just drive, would you?
Well, here we are, Uncle. Looks like there's quite a big turnout. Now, where do we park?
Just go here.
I don't think we're supposed to. Yeah, this is more of the vehicles for sale area. I guess we'll just go over here.
Just get on with it, would you? Blimey.
I'll go here.
Hey, look at this beauty. A 3670. How much is it?
I'll have to check the sheet. Luckily I brought it with me. Massey Ferguson 3670, 78,400.
How much? Oh, blimey. I think I need to sit down.
Yeah, it looks pretty new. That must be the reason why.
Anyway, I'm going to go around on my own. I'll meet you at the combines.
There really are loads and loads of machines here. So I guess we'll go the opposite way around to Dennis. They've got the Zeta 25K here. I won't read out all the prices. You can see them on the price list anyway, but yeah, just as an example, this one here is 7,600. It's a really good starting tractor. Massey Ferguson's, loads of Massey Ferguson's. Mostly in extremely good condition, maybe restored actually. Looks like a Fiat of some form. Lots of good ones. That's a really nice tractor with the front loader. I wish I could buy my own, but yeah, I'm gonna have to rent a house first. In fact, one of the houses on that leaflet I got in the post was just in the town here. We might have a look on the way back. Whoa, what's this? A 185 converted into a sprayer. I bet that's expensive. Let's have a look. Yes, £30,500, but it is in very good condition. A Unimog. Really multi-purpose machine, that. It's a U1600. Yeah, loads and loads of machines. Old trailer. Forage wagons. Combine harvesters. Looks like Uncle Dennis has got his eye on that one. So it looks like they do have 3 combine harvesters here. So maybe Uncle Dennis can consider one of them. Fiat. What's this? A voucher of Valmet. Oh, that's nice. 8340 New Holland. What do you think then, Dennis? How many are you buying?
I've told you to call me Uncle Dennis. I can't afford any of these.
Do you want to have a look at this price list?
No, I don't. Blimey, if anything's going to put me off, it's the price list.
What about this though? The Dominator 105. It looks like a perfect combine for your farm. Hey, it looks like it can also chop as well as swathing. Do you want to know how much it costs?
Go on then, how much is it?
Let me just find it on the list. 29,500.
Oh, I'm quite pleasantly surprised, to be honest. That doesn't sound too bad at all.
Maybe then, if we can get your insurance money sorted, you might be able to get this to replace your old, what was it, New Holland?
Aye.
There are 2 other combines as well. Not ones I'm super familiar with. Bison Gigant. Or Gigant. And it looks like an older version of that, possibly. Still not bad. They seem pretty good. Right. Well, I'll see if Dennis is ready to buy the Dominator. This is the one then, is it, Uncle?
Well, I must say, you've been a great help. To be honest, I would have just thrown the price list in the bin. And also the paraffin can. Can't thank you enough for that. I'll go and speak to the representative, and whatever you do, leave the haggling to me. Hey up! Now, how much for that combine?
Which combine would that be, sir?
The, oh, blimey, which one? Win, help me out.
It was the Dominator 105, Dennis.
The Dominator 105.
That one is, I believe, 29,500, sir.
Oh, aye, I'm aware of that, but I've got a pile of scrap to sell you.
I'm not sure I'm following you, sir.
Part exchange. An old New Holland combine which is broken. In my nettles at the farm. How much will he give me for it? Basically think the worst.
Well, we can give you scrap value.
Deal. And whilst you're at it, knock a bit of money off the Dominator for me.
Well, I'm afraid there's not much we can do with the current price. That is the price that it is.
You're pulling my leg. Come on, you can do a discount.
Well, I'll go and make a few inquiries. Maybe we can take a few hundred off.
That's better.
Well, I must say, Uncle Dennis, I'm glad I left the haggling to you. Okay, sir, we can do it for 28,000.
Hey, that's not bad.
Brilliant. If you could just come in and pass some details on to us, that would be fantastic. Okay, Uncle Dennis has gone a bit further than I was expecting him to. To be honest, I was expecting him to not buy anything, and now he seems to be buying it without even having the money. Unless he does have more money than what we think, but yes, he has gone into there, and he is basically putting a deposit down, I think. Now that house which says one of these, I recognise them. It must be that one, yes. House to rent, only 150 per calendar month. Let's see if we can pull over somewhere. It's not really a good spot to park here. Just go on here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's a car park or anything. But anyway, yeah, that seems like quite a nice property. If we can just cross the road. Obviously, I don't have an appointment or anything, so I can't go and view it. But 150 per month for this? Yeah, obviously, it's just somewhere for us to live, so that we're not constantly living with auntie and uncle. But got to start somewhere. I think I can afford it with my current wage. That should be alright. But obviously I'm going to have to return, have a viewing, speak to the estate agent and all that sort of stuff. What should Win do? Your vote will influence the future. Choose wisely. We can keep hunting around, but that does seem like quite a good one, and it's pretty local as well. It's pretty close to Deepwater Farm. Anyway, yeah, let's get back over here, and we will go and pick up Uncle Dennis. Well, obviously we can have a look at the area in more detail if I do decide to go with it. It looks like there is a market in there though. Let me just quickly jump out, there's no traffic around here. Lovely. Look at this. So I can even buy my fresh fruit and vegetables from the market. That's just going to be so good. Because I can't buy all my food from the petrol station. They're pretty good for sandwiches and drinks and stuff, but yeah, I'm going to have to get some other produce. And I don't really fancy going all the way to the local supermarket, so this is just a great place. Okay. Let's go and pick up Uncle Dennis. He should have done his paperwork by now. But I have to admit, it was a total shock. I never knew that he was going to go and buy a combine today. He must have really liked that Dominator. Ah, yes, there he is. Let's pull over. That was amazing, Uncle. You just went and bought the combine just like that?
Aye. I couldn't resist. We need a new combine.
I thought you didn't have the money.
Well, I don't, but that's why you're here.
I'm not following you.
We're going to get to the bottom of this bed and breakfast incident. Sharpish.
Hang on, are you saying that you've just bought that combine without necessarily having the funds?
Yep.
That doesn't seem wise.
Don't you tell me what's wise. I've told you. Sabotage. That's what it was. Where there's blame, there's a claim.
I'm not sure what Auntie's going to think about this.
Well, she doesn't need to know, does she?
Here she is. She seems in a hurry. Auntie, what is it?
Win, you know that paraffin can you showed me?
Yeah?
I've just remembered. I've seen it before. It's all coming back to me. He uses it to heat his greenhouse.
Who does?
Fletch Riddleford.
Riddleford. I knew it was him. Come on, Win. Get back in. We'll go and see his greenhouse.
Don't worry, Auntie. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Right. This is the way to go.
And then where is it from here?
The next house on the left.
Okay, let's not just rush in there. Let's think about this properly. Act calmly. I'll pull over here. Oh, he's there on his mower.
I say, who's that pulling up?
Mr. Riddleford, please could I have a word?
Oh, it's you again. What is it?
Well, I'm just doing a few inquiries in the area. I'm quite interested in growing my own vegetables.
Growing your own vegetables, I say. Well, dear boy, I think I've got you wrong. I thought you were more of a hooligan type.
Quite the opposite. I love growing peas and carrots and potatoes, the list goes on. I heard you've got a greenhouse. Would it be okay to have a look in it?
Well, rather irregular, I must admit. But okay, I don't see any harm in it. By the way, have the police been around and fined you for that atrocious driving the other day?
No, I don't think you even reported me, did you?
Dear boy, I'm afraid I did report you, but the local authorities are not that reliable in this area.
I've currently got some tomatoes growing. You can have a look at those. Oh, that is lovely. How'd you get them to be so tall at this time of year? It's only May.
Look behind you there.
Oh, you heat it. And what's this? Paraffin? You use a paraffin heater?
Yes, I do indeed. Does this mean you're looking to get a greenhouse as well, then?
Well, they're pretty expensive. Maybe one day. Anyway, very nice to meet you again, Mr. Riddleford.
Yes, please come again. Well, Come on then. What happened?
Don't you worry, Uncle Dennis. I think we've found the vandal.
Ah, Mrs. Jenkins will be so happy. I told you see. No more worrying about the money. And we can buy the new combine. So the only thing we need to do is call the police. We need to get fingerprints of the paraffin can.
Yep, it's as simple as that. And they must be on there.
Hey up, what's all this? Well, they are efficient these days.
Uncle, nobody called them. Dennis Jenkins, you're under arrest for suspicion of attempted insurance fraud. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
Aye.